there is someone who loves you. They're actually in love with you, but they don't know how to approach it and or you. To my fellow light workers, chosen ones, earth angels, shamans, alchemists, starseeds, your intuitive spiritual gifts and other spiritual gifts could be at its most powerful that you have ever experienced and most potent that you have ever experienced at any point in time in your life up until this point. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, is what I'm saying. And it trips me out because the last reading that I just did, that I just uploaded, um, and in that video, I'm gonna grab the title in a second. 111 on the clock timer, 111 on the clock timer, 111. So you could be seeing 111. If you're seeing 111, then this is your message, or at least something in here is for you. 123 on the clock timer. So you're moving forward. You're taking the consecutive steps required of you at this time in order to move forward in this new cycle, is what I'm saying. But in the last reading that I just did, I was talking about somebody and their substances getting lit, being publicly humiliated and embarrassed because of their addiction, and caught out in the streets, walking around, babbling incoherently. And as I was doing that reading and channeling those energies, it was actually happening to the person that you often hear snoring in my last few videos. Setting the boundaries and holding up the standards. It's in that video. 227 on the clock timer. There's no place like home. And you know, we say that home is where your heart is. But home is where you're safe, where you're protected, where you're inspired, where you're encouraged, where you're nurtured. If none of those aspects abide, that's not your home, fem masculine. Don't get it twisted. That is simply a place to be, a place to rest your head until you acquire or find your home. The place where you actually truly belong. I had just a few seconds ago saw 313 on the clock timer. There's something very significant about 313. So if you have been seeing 313, there's something in here that is your message. So I'm gonna actually check the area code 313 to see what that is. And I'm also going to pull up that, we're going to use that as the spirit number as well. So we're going to get our spirit messages from 313, which equates to 7. Seventh heaven, 711. 7 is a highly transcendent number, highly evolving. So the area code 312 covers Detroit, Michigan. That's my sister state and city, because I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I've always wanted to visit Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, but never did. It is right next to us. So area code 313 covers Detroit, Michigan, and surrounding areas in Wayne County, including cities like Dearborn, Livonia, and others. Due to an increasing demand for phone numbers, an overlay area code 679 will be introduced in the same geographic region. So 679, that could also be significant to you for masculine, however it resonates. So now let's go ahead and see what this spirit message is. Spirit number 313. 77% on my phone. 77 is highly significant for masculine. If you've been seeing any variations of 77 or 77, there's something in this message for you. 1977 could be significant. The numbers 14 and 5, fifth house energy, Leo, and the sun. Something, you're exposing something or revealing something that is going to actualize a lot of blessings and manifestations in your life at this time. A lot of success, romance, fun, and play. It's time for you to tap into your inner child and play. Have some fun. Date. Have a rendezvous or two. Maybe a one-night stand. I don't know y'all business like that. Okay? Do something like that for masculine. It's time for you to enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Job well done. So sorry about that, fem masculine. I had to find the remote. So, angel number, spirit number 313 is associated with spiritual awakening, personal growth, and the importance of trusting one's intuition. Trusting one's intuition. Above all things, you must trust your intuition. I know I do. The minute I discern or channel some energy, my intuition is on it. My good third and good cat eye. And I don't miss a beat with that when I listen. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. I don't deal with the fuck shit. And I'll sit back and watch for a little bit. I'll let things unfold, but when it's time to take action and to speak up, I will speak the fuck up. And so will you, for masculine, if you're resonating with my frequency. I'm not down with the bullshit. It's not about what you do and say, it's how you do and say it. And the moment that what you do and say jeopardizes my peace, it disrupts that, I'm all for the shits. If it needs to be disrupted, I will disrupt it. You might want to check that video out. Angel number, spirit number 313 is a message from your angels that the strong connection you have with the angelic realm and the ascended masters is assisting you with staying positive, light, and optimistic about your life. Pay close attention to your intuition and inner wisdom as you are being angelically guided towards the next steps along your path. Trust the messages and promptings and take positive action with confidence and enthusiasm. It is time to live your truths. It is time to live your truths. It is time to live your truths, fem masculine, and express yourself. Madonna could be significant. That era of Madonna, when she had this song, express yourself, hey, 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 hey. So if you want it right now, I can show you how. You something, maybe now. So that song could be significant, whatever. It is time to live your truths and express yourself with clarity. Be clear and concise and precise about who the fuck you are. Because I am. When I go into situations and I'm collaborating with a person, regardless of what levels it's on, I show my true self, transparent authenticity. And that is what I require from others if we gonna be cool, bros, lovers, fuck buddies, whatever. I require that transparent authenticity. And I'll give you a chance. But the minute that you fuck that up, it's a wrap for me. And it might be the same for a lot of you. So again, it is time to live your truths and express yourself with clarity. purpose, passion, and love. Be a positive light to others. Be a positive light to others. Be a positive light to others. Angel number, spirit number 313 is an indication from your angels that they are helping you to gain a positive and optimistic outlook, and are helping to empower you so that you can walk your chosen path with confidence and grace. Be prepared to expand and develop your personal spirituality in new and exciting ways, and look for opportunities to creatively express yourself from the heart chakra energy. Use your natural interests, talents, and personality to bring joy and upliftment to others. Angel number, spirit number 313 indicates that you are surrounded by loving, positive energies. Make the most of these wonderfully auspicious energies and use them creatively to take advantage and to benefit, and to the benefit of others, Project your highest self. No pun intended. Your all being, source energy, your higher being, and even your higher being, as in getting lit. But if you're gonna get lit, be able to handle your shit. I don't give a fuck what it is that you do, because I've done my due and I know what it is and I can handle my shit. But if you go to get lit, be able to handle your shit. And if you gonna get lit around me, you sure better not jeopardize me and my peace. Because the moment that happens, then we have a problem. And I will speak on it. I tell people all the time that until I'm laid back, I'm cool, calm, and collected, but I ain't never in a day pussy or scared or a coward. And I feel like there's some people that really need to learn this about you, Fem Masculine, because they need to learn it about me. I kid you not. 1222 on the clock timer. That's some very powerful manifestation numbers with 12 house energy. There's also manifesting. There's also the unconscious of spirituality and karma. What people don't really realize and notice about karma and the spiritual realm, as so above as below. There's never a point in time in a day where these physical standards, prerequisites, and requirements are going to overthrow the spiritual realm. It has to occur in the spiritual realm first in order for it to manifest into the earthly realm. That's what I'm saying. So flicker, it just felt like there was a slight flicker. So flickering lights could be significant. Yeah, shots fired as I split the deck of my initial channel messages. Shots fired. Cream. Cash money rules everything around me. So this is some greedy, butt booty ass energy. Shots fired. Hit the dirt. So somebody took their shot at you, hit the dirt, but I feel like this is them taking their shot at you, me, us, we, them, and they're getting ready to be put in the dirt because they greedy. I'm taking these out. Ooh. But see, what they didn't realize here is that we have an alliance, a holy alliance, because we're in alignment with our purpose in design. 1414 on the clock timer. That's 5 and 5. 5 upcoming changes for your highest good. Leo and the sun. Success, money, rewards, romance, fun, and play. I just saw my boo thing in my ear. Romance, fun, and play. Shining a light on things done in the dark behind the scenes to the detriment of self and others. Saying the things and doing the things that need to be said and done. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. 5 and 5, 10, completion. Closing out a cycle, 10th house energy, Saturn and Capricorn. So this is all about the work that you do, your career, your paths. If you're in a spiritual limelight, you have a platform like me, or platforms, whatever it is that you do it well, and there's a lot of attention in regard to that, and it's being balanced out right now because somebody was obsessed with you and indulging in people, places, and things and substances, and they a hot shitty mess, and they getting their karma for the fuck shit that they was trying to do behind the scenes. Just because someone is an introvert, or just because someone is quiet, don't mean that they're dumb, stupid, and unintelligent. You got one more time. Don't even walk over here. Rapist. So somebody here is a rapist. Don't make me pause this video. Yeah, somebody's a rapist. Somebody is weird. Okay? Somebody is goofy, weird, obsessive, and stalkish. Like, get a life. They thought they had you, but they were wrong. And see, when some people don't have the sense of intelligence and then try to set you up for some bullshit, they the one that's going to get caught in their own web. These are not intelligent people. And that's not a judgment. It is what it is. Something could be staring somebody in the face, and they gonna swear up and down that it ain't that. Bitch, that is standing right there in your face. Are you telling me that this ain't that? That something's wrong. Whatever it is, there's scallywag with no bag. Okay? Or somebody formed an alliance with this scallywag with no bag, and I kid you not, straight jacket, padded sail. I just saw 1717 on the clock timer, so 177 is significant. Okay, sex magic, the entire group is going down. So we got somebody playing up in spell work, energy manipulation, tossing some kind of sex magic or whatever. The entire group is going down. Whoever was playing in this spell work, a bruja or a brujo, they all going down. Stand up and be counted. Like I said, if you got something to speak about, then speak on it. It's funny until it's not, okay? So these was the same bobble-headed, raggedy-ass bitches that was talking shit about us, joking about us, but they the ones that's getting publicly embarrassed. The ties that bind. Because these hoes was using sex magic to bind us, to create some sort of bond and tether, okay? The eve before destruction. And so what just went down tonight, this is only the tip of the iceberg. The eve before destruction. Because any and everybody that was collaborating in this shit, they about to get their karma. Because I say this all time and time again, and folk don't listen. Everybody is not fuck-wittable. You don't know who the fuck we walk with and what assignment we're on. If somebody just told me that they love me and never seen them a day in my life, this is the second person that called me an angel, told me that he loved me. He told me he was getting ready to die in 2 days and such, and that he wanted me to continue to live my life and something. But I knew that it was a divine message. So if you resonate as being an intuitive reader, you don't have to have a platform or not. You don't have to have a platform. A lot of us may, but that's not a requirement. But you definitely have the gift of sight. Sight beyond sight, seeing beyond the veil, prophet, psychic, oracle, seer, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same energy. You definitely have that gift. Okay. And you definitely could have told somebody about the potential outcome of a situation if they continued on the trajectory of the path that they're currently walking. And somebody didn't believe fat meat was greasy, and so they tripped and fell up or fell down. Okay. So we're going to go into some cartomancy, petitioning the spirit guides. Holy Spirit, what other messages do you have for us at this time? Something about 2014 through 2018, so 4 years. King of Cups in the upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a provider. Masculine energy. Gender isn't a requirement with energy. Okay, this is somebody that is very balanced. Okay, they could practice martial arts. Initials could be a K, King of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, but male or female, this person is a provider. They're honest, they're transparent, okay, and authentic. And they are a man or woman of their word. What they say they're going to do, they're going to do it. Okay, so this has something to do with you, your heart, a romance possibly, and family. It's taking some. He or she is taking some sort of action. 21:21 on the clock timer. So there's a team of undercover agents working behind the scenes to bring some sort of justice into a situation. Because of all of this bullshit going on behind the motherfucking scenes. Okay, motherfuckers think they gonna be able to do some fuck shit and get away with it. No, sir, no ma'am, not today. Shit. If somebody angry, they got a problem. Okay, well, bitch, you shouldn't have done it. Then how about that? Two of Cups in the reverse. So somebody's getting a divorce, a breakup. A King of Cups is walking away from somebody, leaving a situation that was no longer healthy and or beneficial to him or her. Heavy water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Seven of Cups, yeah, family. Your family got something to do with it. 22:27 on the clock timer. So again, a variation of 227. Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody sent a heavy evil eye, but that shit done backfired. Okay, is what the fuck I'm saying. Somebody mad at us. Oh well, I didn't tell you to do it, stupid. As a matter of fact, I told you not to do it. Advised, rather. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody, you moved away. Okay, so you could have filed for divorce or broken up with somebody, and you moved away from the bullshit. Something like that. What else, Holy Spirit? Who is this person? Okay. Six of Wands. So this person could have been playing in magic. Six of Wands in the reverse. That's occultic energy. Covenant energy. Okay. What the fuck is this? King of Wands, High Priest in the reverse, male or female. Yeah, they was throwing some magic with this evil eye that's out here. Yeah, they was throwing something. Yep. You're an undercover agent for the Divine Intuitive Psychic Investigator, or yeah, because we already have a team of judicial agents working behind the scenes, and you're an undercover agent working for the Divine and Intuitive Psychic Investigator. Yeah, somebody tried to frame you for something. You were hidden in plain sight. They didn't know that you were an Empress. And now these people are miserable. They're not gonna get what they want. And Spirit said that's the motherfucking truth. There's a love offer coming in. It's secured. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. Social Security, and I'm not speaking in regard to like the benefits. The 24:24 on the clock timer. 66 is significant. Route 66, 1966, 12 and 3, 12th house energy, 3rd house energy. Gemini and Mercury. Okay, 12th house is Scorpio or something, I think, or whatever. But it's all about what people don't know about the spiritual realm. And or what people take for granted. What's this focus energy right now, Holy Spirit? What's being... Okay. Knight of Swords. Defending yourself. standing on business, ready for action, ready to take action, and some action coming your way. You ready, and your horse ready too. They're ready for the giddy up. Okay? Any bullshit you want to bring my way, bitch, ho, we ready for it. And that's what I'm talking about. What's that? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like a plagiarist. Somebody's initials could be KK. Okay? KNK. Okay, but this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, they dropped the bag, okay? They're losing the money. Okay, they fumbled something. They were supposed to be taking some money somewhere and giving it to somebody, but they done did something. Either they blew the money or some shit like that. And this is somebody, and this is not just anybody, this is somebody that's working off a debt that they owe somebody else. It's like a carrier or something like that, if you know what I mean. Carrying the product or the money to the destination to where it belongs and needs to go. But instead of doing that, they dug up in the bag and they got a little carried away, if you know what I mean. And now they're in trouble. What's that? It could be a rapist, you know. You know, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so this is the one that this King of Cups is divorcing or leaving. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could be a mother figure or aunt or something like that, male or female. A feminine energy. This is someone that's codependent, smothering. I always want to be up under you. Because they can't stay in their own energy. Emotionally imbalanced, easily manipulated and deceived. This is like somebody who doesn't even have their own mind. They need to be told what to do. Two of Swords. This King of Cups had to make a difficult decision. They didn't want to be stuck in this marriage, in this union, in this relationship that was going nowhere and nowhere fast. It's how we relate to and choose relationships, partnerships, and collaboration. 7th house energy. What else can we see, Holy Spirit? What's being seen now? None of them can flip over, so. What's being seen right now, Holy Spirit? Give me a card, please, and thank you. Hangman in the reverse. Now, somebody's scared of being sacrificed. Ten of Swords, defeated. Yeah, it's over. Ten of Swords, yeah, they're defeated. It's over. It's a wrap. They're gonna have to pay for their grievances. It's a wrap. Five of Wands in the reverse. You didn't compete because you knew it was already yours. It was assigned to you. So you trusted in the knowing, surrendering to the process. You went with the flow. This is going with the flow. So what's the issue here, Holy Spirit? What's causing a ruckus? I just saw something. And it was face up too. What was that? Okay, the Magician in the reverse. See, this is the issue. They throw on spell work. They can't manifest on their own. This is like an energy vampire. Ooh. A fallen star in the reverse. This could be an Aquarius. And they stuck. The Fool in the reverse. All three of these in the obstacle field. All three major arcana. Wow. And it's a major arcana in the reverse, which is not working in their favor. They're in a chokehold. A spiritual chokehold. What's this? Six of Wands, you're being publicly rewarded, celebrated for something that you did and or said. They're in a spiritual chokehold. To the Cups in the upright, a peace that passes all understanding. Inner joy, inner satisfaction, inner fulfillment, doing it on your own. And meanwhile, these people in the Ten of Swords that you defeated, they're losing everything, all gifts, all talents. They won't be able to do a damn thing. Ties, bondage. Somebody's going to be locked up. They ain't going to be able to do nothing, no freedom, no nothing. Death in the reverse. Wow, somebody's being put in the dirt. That's an ending. And I don't take the death, even though some readers take death as the end of a cycle. That I don't. That's what the world is for. The world card, incomplete. It is a cycle. You didn't complete it. This death, this shit is over. Somebody's being put in the dirt. A death not to be reborn. Not in this life. Yeah, manifest the outcome. So somebody else is still going to do something that's unjust. When this person pays the price with this death, something died off, yeah. This is going to be the catalyst for somebody to try to commit an injustice. They're going to be able to put it into motion. Because it's manifested outcome. What's going to come of this, Holy Spirit? Strength. I said what's going to come of this strength. Leo energy, infinite strength. Tony the Tiger. Mufasa, Lion King. You could be a feminine and masculine energy. Male or female. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Your strength is going to cause a panic because your strength slows things down. Whatever they put in motion or will put into motion with this justice in the reverse, instantaneous karma and backfire. It's not going to work. What else, Holy Spirit? These people are tripped. Two of Pentacles, like I said, it's not going to work. 34, Two of Pentacles, you balance that shit out. You alchemize something. Yeah, look at them. You did your magic. You balanced some shit out. Five families. 5 states of being. Something like that. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Greedy ass bitch. This the one that's scared of being sacrificed. They all about money, always need or want something, but can't provide it for themselves. Yeah, what I say, world in the reverse, they didn't pass the test. They didn't complete the cycle. And somebody's coming to invest in you. Investments. At the bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody going to prison, trapped or confined because of self-sabotaging ways of being. I want to get a few story oracles out before, yeah, it's a group of people working together. The worst is over with, worst in the reverse. Treasure, you get the treasure, and they're out in the wilderness, out in the cold. Mischief, because they were up to no good. They was trying to play a seer, an ordained initiate. Ordinate, something about ordination, confirmation, ornaments, something about Christmas. Yeah, you could be moving or awarded a new home because you know how to let things go. This is also giving me balloon release at a funeral. Okay, so yeah, somebody getting ready to be put in the dirt. All uphill from here for you. It ain't easy, but you are ascending. What else, Holy Spirit? Other messages, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Fear. Somebody's scared now. They're scared of you. They're scared of me. Or they're scared of the outcome. What's getting ready to happen next? Somebody definitely failed the test. Ooh. As I said, that this jumped out. Ruins. It's a wrap. This motherfucking idiot. They couldn't stay on target. They couldn't stay focused. Stay target in the reverse. We lit though, the spark. We got the spark. Frequencies rising. Yeah, messages coming. As I say, frequency rises. Be aware of your downloads. There's no fork in the road because what they did, it wasn't an accident. It was intentional. That's why they in ruins. They knew what they were doing, and they did it on purpose. I feel like somebody targeted you out. But see, now you're getting ready to celebrate with your boo thing. You're moving on up. Some could view you as a mastermind as opposed to people being dumb. They couldn't figure it out. Forgiveness, though. Bittersweet moments may arise. Yeah. Somebody tried to kill you. That's why somebody being put in the dirt. Death in the reverse. Somebody could have been doing death, sex, death, magic, SDM. Okay, sodomizing, what, you know. But I'm gonna drop the mic on that, yo. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, book your sessions. Until next time, I love you all. Peace.